Well, time to work some magic again because God knows his freaking team needs it.
Eat corn and get RBT to 1 million subscribers by Christmas. Eat your corn. Love your corn. But you need to get RBT to 1 million subscribers by Christmas.
But never in a million years did I think the New England Patriots were going to need a rebuild. And yes, they do, because they've been pretty stinky this season. They've had quite a few injuries. Team's just not really playing that well. I mean, obviously after the dip from Tom Brady moving on to Tampa Bay. But I don't think they're that far away from contending once again, and today, that's what we're going to do. Rebuild today is going to be a little bit different, still going to have the speed rebuild aspect to it, but we're going to start off in the NFL draft. We're going to try and trade up, get the #1 pick, and draft the best quarterback out of the draft class in this Madden 21 franchise. We're going to allow myself to sign up to 5 free agents in offseason free agency, and then at the beginning of the preseason, under an 8-minute timer, trade for whatever players I want to or can underneath that 8-minute span, and then we have to try and win at least 10 games with a team in a season. If we don't, have to give away a copy of Madden 21 in the comment section below. But you know what? We're not going to do it because the last 2 speed rebuilds we've done, I've made it to the Super Bowl. We lost last one. We won the one before that. So I guess 3rd time's the charm. But hopefully guys do enjoy today's Madden 21 rebuild video. And if you do, make sure to smash a huge thumbs up. And guys, also let me know in the comment section below what team you want to see me rebuild next. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you are new, because if and only if we do hit 1 million subscribers by the end of the year, we're going to be doing a massive next-gen console giveaway for my subscribers and subscribers only. 3 next-gen consoles being given away to my subscribers, but that's if and only if we do hit that million mark. So make sure to take that millisecond that does take to click that subscription button if you have it. We're on pace to do it. We hit the same amount of growth last year that we are this year, and we can continue the trend. We can make it to that million mark. I mean, why not? I mean, you can unsubscribe after. I mean, frick, why? Even if you don't like me, have a chance to win a freaking console. But with that said, we did pick off using the real life roster in week number 10, and I'm confused what the problem is. Why do we have to cut 10 players? Like, we're in week 10 of the regular season. Why are so many players unhappy, and why do we have to cut 10 players? I'll just let the CPU deal with that. Now, scouting players, I went ahead and scouted the top QBs, and I think I found the guy that we're going to draft. It really wasn't a great QB draft, but I want to draft a QB in round number 1. It's either Chip Burns or Hal Thomas. They both look good, but I mean, he's a projected early 1st rounder, and Hal Thomas is a projected early 2nd rounder, so I guess we try and trade up and draft Chip Burns because he's really our only option. Everybody else is pretty freaking stinky. And obviously, we'll draft some other positions as well that we do need. And also, I need to renegotiate some contracts here. So what players? Dante Hightower, JC Jackson, Joe Thuney, some pretty big players need to renegotiate their contracts. So, we're going to have to make some tough decisions. We have so much cap room, though. Like, I feel like that shouldn't be an issue at all. Dante Hightower re-signed, JC Jackson re-signed. I don't know about these 2 guys. I think I'm just going to let everybody else walk. Cam, if I'm the Patriots in real life, I might not move on from him, but in today's video, we're going to try and draft a QB and win next year. So with that said, let's see if we can at least get Joe Thuney and David Andrews to re-sign. Well, Joe Thuney is not interested. David Andrews, can you at least be interested a little bit? We'll up the salary a little bit, and he's glad we got the deal done. Joe Thuney, screw you. Oh, we can't even freaking re-sign him. Won't even let me. He's just not interested. Okay, fair play. Hope we freaking win without you. So Super Bowl 55 between the Ravens and the Saints is interested to see, did we make the playoffs? We didn't even make it as a wild card. So fair play, fair play. Let's go ahead and see who does win Super Bowl 55. Ravens versus the New Orleans Saints, and it's gonna be the Saints in a massive dub. But now time to jump into free agency. Like I said, I'm allowed up to 5 free agents. I don't have to sign 5 free agents if I don't want to, but if there's some good guys out there that could help our team, we have 76 mil in cap room to use. Chris Godwin. We do for sure need a freaking wide receiver. We also could use a tight end. Like, do we bring Gronk back to New England? Chris Godwin would be freaking massive. Like, I would honestly love to sign him. 90 rated, Tom Brady's old teammate. Like, we're going to bring in, like, 2 Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Give him a 5-year freaking deal. Up that salary just a little bit. Like, nobody's offered him anything yet. So, how about Juju Smith would be good, too. Like, let's see. Like, also, Desmond King. We have Stephon Gilmore and JC Jackson, so I feel like that would be overkill. We could use a D tackle, though. Damon Harrison. This is tough, my dudes. Antonio Brown's a free agent as well. Like, we have some decisions to make. We have some freaking decisions. So why don't I go ahead and also offer Juju Smith and see what we can get him on potentially to come in. We'll offer him that deal. I mean, we have green interest and the other teams don't. Todd Gurley, I think we'll probably try to trade for a running back. Gronk, like, who's offering a 32 rated tight end? I don't think they'd offer him that much money. We'll give him a $6 million per year, and we're in first place barely. And I think we'll give Snacks a decent 1-year offer. Like, we'll actually, you know, since it'll make the cap room better, we'll up it to 5 years. Give him a 5-year deal. We'll put it down quite a bit. Maybe he just wants to be a winner. So I think that's going to be the few players that we do try to sign. I want to save some cap room if all possible. I mean, if Chris Godwin and Juju Smith sign, I mean, that'll be 2 solid wide receivers that we don't have to worry about trading for. And the young quarterback can have some absolute monsters to throw to. And Chris Godwin accepted, Snacks accepted, Gronkowski rejected. So, I mean, I guess that's fair play. He doesn't want to just come straight back to New England. He probably wants to go back to Tampa Bay. But I'll take adding Chris Godwin to the squad. We still have 3 available free agents. We only have 40 million cap room left. Juju Smith, he's still interested in us, but I don't think I'm going to offer anybody else unless I offer, like, Jared Cook and give him a lowball deal like I did with Snacks. I mean, I don't have to give him much, and like you saw, they'll potentially sign. Let's go with a 5-year deal again. I mean, we'd have him until he's freaking 39 years old, but this is a 1-year rebuild. Obviously not realistic at all. So, into stage 3. Come on, give me something juicy here. Let me sign both of them. We have some 5th-year options we need to look at. Juju Smith actually accepted. I genuinely didn't think we offered him that much. So, we have Juju Smith and Chris Godwin now. Jared Cook, he declined, so fair play to that. Upgrade players. J.C. Jackson upgrade. So, like, this team already, just from free agency, got pretty freaking solid. And the problem is here, we need to try and trade and get the #1 pick. I want to look over the league signings really quick. Cam went to the Indianapolis Colts, which is absolutely hilarious. Gronk ended up going to the Jags. Desmond King to the Bengals. Joe Thuney ended up going to the Panthers, so screw you for wanting to leave us. So they also got Jared Cook as well. Antonio Brown also went to the Jags, so 2 former Buccaneers now with the Jaguars. So it will let me go ahead and try to propose a trade. So what team has the #1 pick? I'm assuming it's the Jets. Okay, and they do have the #1 pick. So, and they also need a QB, so they definitely draft the guy that we want to draft because he's the only good QB in the first round. So what will it take to trade away for the Jets to give us their #1 pick? They obviously are not going to want Jared Stidham unless we had Cam to trade away. We should have, well, we couldn't have because we were past the trade deadline already. So, wide receivers, like, do we go ahead and move on from Julian Edelman? Like, they might not even want him because of his age. They don't. So maybe we go ahead and move on from former first-round pick N'Keal Harry. Maybe they want him because of that. N'Keal Harry, come on, at least like beat green interest. And they do have green interest. They're probably not going to do this straight up. Obviously, it's a #1 pick. It's halfway through, though. Maybe the 2nd-round pick from this year. Maybe we can even keep our 1st-round pick. It's declined, but that's like so close. Let me see if I can find somebody that's pretty low overall, but expensive that we can get off our books. Screw it. Let's throw in J.J. Taylor, running back. Maybe we can not even have to trade away that 2nd-round pick. I mean, it's declined. Maybe if we threw in a 3rd-round pick, we could trade N'Keal Harry, that running back, a 3rd-round pick, and get the QB of the future. And we do. Like, so that went better than what I could have ever freaking imagined. So we keep all of our draft picks. So we're going to start this NFL draft. We're going to get that QB. Like, as long as he's like a 75 overall, I'll be okay with it. Make our selection. Pick this player. Be a 75, please. Like, I freaking beg. Chip Burns. Then we had a 5.5 combine grade. He's pretty fast. We're going to draft him. He's a 78 overall with hidden development, so he at least has superstar. Obviously, that's better than what I could have ever asked for. So, what a start. So, advancing to the next user pick, we need to probably try and get a defensive end here because we don't have any right ends on our roster. Charles Holmes, good combine grade. He's like the #4 player on our board. Mid-first rounder, like at least be a 74. So, he's a 73. Normal development. I mean, not awful. We have this guy, Eric Alford. He looks so good. I know we already have some good middle linebackers, but he can play outside if we needed him to. He comes in as 71 rated in the 2nd round. That's not bad. We have so many defensive ends scouted. So many. I guess we just go with the highest guy on our board, Greg McCord. And if he isn't good, we can just draft another one. He's a 67. He does have hidden development, but that's not really going to help us this upcoming year. We'll do one more pick, and that's like the last position we have players scouted at. So after that, we might as well just go ahead and let the CPU take their shot at it. So hopefully we can get higher than a 67 rated right in this round. And which one do we go after? B plus, BB? This guy we have a 4th round grade on. I mean, why not just grab him? He comes in at a 67 overall. Okay, so which 67 do we start? So as you see, we are in preseason week 1, about to start the timer. I do want to look over the team really quick and key in on what positions we do need to try and trade for. 82 overall, 83 offense, 81 defense. So already this team is a lot better than what it was when we picked it up. I mean, obviously still missing some pieces, but like I think there's a few players away from balling out. Like, I want to try and get an all-star running back, because that's something this team's never had, and I feel like this offense would be insane if we can get one. Like, obviously, we probably need to get one better offensive lineman since we did lose Joe Thuney. Probably do need to get a starter tight end. I know these two guys are really young, but like we need a 75 plus overall, and tight ends are normally pretty like simple to get, as are pretty decent running backs. So I think that should be okay. I think our offense should be no problem at all to upgrade. Now defensively, this is where we could use some improvements. I mean, it's not awful, but we definitely do need a better outside linebacker, although this guy definitely could be converted outside linebacker. So it's not the worst thing in the world if we don't pick one up. The cornerbacks are solid. We definitely probably need to get a better right end. So I think for sure a better right end, one better outside linebacker, maybe a better strong safety, but like we have the pieces. I feel like we're in such a better position in this speed rebuild than what we were with the Jets and the Giants. So moment of truth, my dudes, we're going to begin this timer. It's only 8 minutes, not 10 like I gave myself with the Giants, but I think we have a chance, dog, to freaking at least win 10 games. With that said, timer has began. So first bit of business, let's go ahead and fix the offense. Let's go ahead and grab ourselves a running back. So what player can we go ahead and trade away that won't really hurt us? So do we have any offensive linemen? Like, we probably need to get rid of Marcus Cannon because we can trade him on or trade for a right tackle. So there are a few teams. The Bengals, when they have Joe Mixon, he's an 89. Like, right off the bat, this could be, oh, that will put them over the cap. That's not good. That really does suck. I hate that. Oh, I know. We need to pause the timer. Pause the timer. I forgot. Forgive me. I forgot this game is freaking broken. Same thing we had to do in the last rebuild. Oh, I hate this game so much. When you get into the second year, all the teams have like a negative cap space when like off the bat, so it's impossible to trade for players, because even if you added a player that was 0 salary cap, it still wouldn't go through because they're technically still over the cap. Hopefully they fix that. That's just so dumb. So I like being realistic and having to use the salary cap, but it's stupid because I can't trade for anybody because every team is negative when it comes to salary cap. So I wish they'd fix that. So let me reset the timer. Like, just bite me. Like, give me a break. So let's try that again. So Marcus Cannon, again, like, although it doesn't really matter anymore that his salary cap's that high, so it really doesn't matter, we're trying to shed it, but let's still try to get Joe Mixon. So 89 rated running back, that would be huge for us. Kind of fits what we do offensively too. So he's declined already. They valued him at 5 stars. I didn't know they valued him so high. So Cardinals, they have Kenyon Drake, but is he even a high overall? He's an 84. I want at least somebody high 80s. But is there anybody else that even wants Marcus Cannon? Lions, like, they have AP. I need to be quicker than this. DeAndre Swift, like, we're going to have to probably move along. Seahawks, Steelers, they do have James Conner. I don't know what his overall is. Only an 84 as well. Seahawks, they do have Chris Carson, but what is he? He's an 87. I would take that. He also fits pretty good. They're all rated pretty high. So Derrick Henry, by chance, we've already wasted a minute. I need to be faster than this. Derrick Henry is declined again. What if we threw in a draft pick? Like, Derrick Henry would be beautiful to add to this team. First round pick, there's no point in wasting them. It's declined again. If we can find a player they want. Like, we have a ton of cornerbacks, even a strong safety. Kyle Duggar. We have Patrick Chung. They don't want him. Do they want Patrick Chung by chance? He's old. They don't want him either. So who do you even want? So cornerback, they want Joejuan Williams. They do. Submit this through. It's declined. Oh, that's so unfortunate. That's so unfortunate. Defensive tackle. We're wasting so many minutes right now. And this is not the move. Bo Allen, they do want him. So we throw in that first round draft pick back in. I highly doubt it goes through. We got to be faster than this. Submit it. It's declined. It's so goddamn close. We got to keep on keeping on. I know a player we could possibly go after is Ezekiel Elliott. 91 overall. They're normally pretty good with trading him away. So we're already 2 minutes in. They want Bo Allen. They don't. That's the problem with him. They're always hard to negotiate with in terms of like who they're interested in. Adrian Phillips, they do want him. So it's red interest, but a little bit better than the last few. So we threw in a first round pick. And we also shipped on our running back, Damian Harris. Submit this through. It's declined. We need one more green interest player. We're already 5 minutes and 30 seconds left to go. It's already like freaking 2.5 minutes in. So throwing that first. They need an outside linebacker. Do they want Anthony Jennings? They probably don't. Oh, this is so unfortunate. Middle linebacker, one of these guys, DeJuan Bentley. They don't want him. This is not going well. Left outside linebacker, we already looked at center. Like, do we want to trade away our center, David Andrews? No, we don't. How about a second round pick? Oh, this is so stinky. Second round selection, added in the deal instead. That was accepted. So we bring in Ezekiel Elliott, but we got to be faster. We got to be so much faster than this. Right in position. What team, any right in really, anybody over 75 could really help us out. We need to try to get a tight end too, but we got to focus on one thing at a time. So what player do I want to try to trade away? Do we have a backup strong safety that's good or a cornerback? Juan Williams? Who wants you? Okay, so the Packers want you. Do we have any defensive ends that they could trade away? This guy's stinky. That guy's stinky. That sucks. Any other team want them? Did my Titans want them? They do. Don't they have Jeffrey Simmons, but are they willing to trade him away? Probably not. So Jeffrey Simmons, I would love to have him, but like it's just not going to work. Yeah, they love Jeffrey Simmons. So do I in real life, but I just wish they would have traded him away. Their defensive ends suck as well. I mean, Daquan Jones wouldn't even really help us at all. Oh, that sucks. So what defensive end? I need maybe just a draft pick again. So we're halfway done. We've gotten one player. This has been one of the worst speed rebuilds in terms of trading I've done so far. Hey, Justin Houston could help us out. He feels like he's he's the type of Patriot player that they would sign. Nick Bosa's not going to work. Leonard Williams, maybe. Trey Hendrickson. Quentin Williams. Trey Flowers, maybe. Would they trade him away? So draft pick, we don't have much. Third round pick, how close would this be? Not even freaking remotely close, dude. Come on, is there any, old guy? Farrell, Aaron Donald's not going to work, obviously. Calais Campbell, that's a New England Patriot right there. Third round selection. They don't want him, dog. How about if we traded away Sony Michel or Damian Harris into this deal? Submit this through. That's close. So if we go with the second round pick from next year, we need to go after a tight end next. Second round pick from next year. Submit this through. It's declined. Oh no. If this doesn't go through, we are screwed. First round pick from next year instead. Come on now. Come on now. It's accepted. Thank you. So 3 minutes to go. We can still try and get a tight end. So once again, I gotta be careful what we try and trade away here. Defensive tackle, backup left in, Charles Holmes. Where did you come from? Who are you? We have both these defensive ends that aren't gonna play for us now because they're rookies and they're not good. Does that even make sense? We got the defensive end that we need, so we need a tight end now. But what tight end can we bring in? So what team was this? The Vikings. They don't have a tight end that's a high overall. Come on, somebody's got to want you. Who is this? The Cowboys. You don't have any good tight ends, do you? They don't have Jason Witten. He's 49 years old. He doesn't even play for them anymore. So, where? Oh, my God. Blake Jarwin. I mean, I guess if that's our last... okay, the Falcons. I am, speaking in 5 different languages right now, I feel like. Tight end. They have Hayden Hurst, 79 rated. I would take this 100% over what we got. Now it's declined, so this is going to be quite simple. So let's just throw in a crappy player, a 5th string cornerback. Michael Jackson, not the guy who died. Declined. Is that offensive? I hope not. I don't want to get canceled. So draft pick, 7th rounder. Submit this through. We still have 2 minutes. I hate when I do that. So we're 3/4 of the way through. Michael Jackson, come on, be accepted. And it's accepted. So we got Hayden Hurst. We have our tight end. So we need to get a better right tackle really quick. So, we needed an outside linebacker as well. Who's somebody? Man, we have so many positions that we need. I still think we're going to be okay. But we definitely could use a better outside linebacker. Jamie Collins, should we bring him back? Zadarius Smith? Do we have anybody that you want? Probably not. Right guard? Yeah, this isn't going to work. We have a backup in a linebacker, right? DeJuan Bentley? Come on. This would be perfect. It's declined. Of course it is. Of course it is. Brian Burns, obviously they're not going to trade him away. They have Shaq Thompson. Like, he's really not that big of an upgrade, is he? Come on, give me somebody good. Rams, who do you have? Somebody takes it. We have a minute left to go. They're outside linebackers. Holy crap. How are they a good team in real life? Although I don't really think they are considered a good team. Come on, outside linebacker. Somebody tasty. Zach Vaughn, Vince Williams, Demario Davis. That's a New England Patriot right there. We're going to get him. We're going to have 50 seconds left to go to get at least one offensive lineman. 5th round pick. 45 seconds to go. Add in the deal. It actually didn't go up at all. So a 3rd round pick and a 4th round pick from next year, we're going to have 30 seconds to get offensive linemen. It's declined again. I got to stop screwing around. We're going to have to go with the 4th round from this year, 3rd from next year. Submit this through. That's finally accepted. We have literally 30 seconds to get offensive linemen. That's just not ideal. Like, that's just not what you want to happen. So who's somebody we can get really quick? Who's somebody we go for? Steelers? David Cash or Marquise Pouncey? Like, I'll take you. You can play any of the positions that we need. 15 seconds to go. 2nd round draft pick from next year. Like, that's probably not enough, is it? 10 seconds to go. I think we're gonna get it done. Oh no, Jacoby Myers. It's my last chance. It was accepted. Holy crap! Literally, with no time left, we got him. That was stressful. That might have been my worst trading portion of a rebuild ever. I was stressing out. I spent way too much time getting that running back. We wasted like a 1/4 of the time on one freaking position. What did we get, like 4 trades in? I mean, at least we did good in off-season free agency. We got lucky with some wide receivers, but I mean, we needed at least like one more offensive lineman. At least we did get a tight end. We got the running back that I wanted. I mean, we have 3 solid wide receivers. We have that good QB that hopefully will be like an 85 by the end of the year if he can win the Rookie of the Year. We did get an outside linebacker that could help us out quite a bit. We have that rookie that's going to be good at backup middle linebacker. We didn't really get a safety, but these 2 old bucks should be able to hold down for us in the secondary. Our secondary is solid. I mean, we did add Calais Campbell. We did add Damon Harrison in free agency. I mean, the moves that we made were like ideal freaking New England Patriot moves. So what I need to do now, we're at 84 overall. I need to convert some positions around and see how high of an overall we can actually get to. So if we generate best lineup, does it go up at all? Okay, so we're at 86 overall, 87 offense, 85 defense. I think this team does have a shot. Offensive line isn't incredible, but it's decent. Tight end position's been improved. Wide receiver core is probably the best wide receivers they've had in New England since they had Randy Moss. Zeke obviously is huge at running back. This QB should be solid for us as a rookie. And defensively, like, this is just a freaking New England Patriot roster, isn't it? Their cornerbacks are incredible. Easily the best cornerbacks, although obviously I didn't do anything to them. I inherited them. But at the same time, this is like the best cornerback trio I've seen in a rebuild yet. The safeties are solid. Linebackers are okay. At least we did get to upgrade Demario Davis and got that good backup middle linebacker. Defensive line's much improved with Calais Campbell and Damon Harrison. All that's left is the sim. I feel like this team should win 10 games, but this is Madden, and I'm still gonna be nervous. I don't want to have to waste $60 because, dude, I have a lot of freaking Christmas presents to buy. But leave me your prediction in the comment section below for how you think this team is going to do. Please at least win 10 games. 10 games, please. And obviously the rules, if you watch this, I always forget to mention it, but even if we go like 8-8, make the playoffs and still win the Super Bowl, that still counts as achieving our goal. Or 9-7, it's either we have to reach the win target or you have to win the Super Bowl. Moment of truth. Oh no. Oh, you got to be kidding me. And it's gonna come down to that. It's gonna freaking come down to that. So we went 8-8. We made a wild card spot. We won our division, which is absolutely stinky, which means we won. Like, that's just not good at all. Oh no. I mean, we're an 87 overall, so like, never say never, but still, I am freaking nervous. How did we lose 8 games? Because like, our team just, like, our division just wasn't good, so we should have won more games in a division like this if we're actually gonna make a freaking run at things. We can look at the playoff bracket now. So the Browns, of course, get a first round bye. We have to take on the number 5 Baltimore Ravens. On the other side, the football team and the Giants both made the playoffs. the Vikings and the Lions, and that's a weird NFC playoff bracket. I have to win the Super Bowl, though. We didn't win the 10 games, so we have to win the Super Bowl, or for the first time in the Speed Rebuild series, on Madden 21, I have to give away a copy of Madden 21 in the comment section below. So we did make it to an 87 overall, 88 offense, 87 defense. So that QB has Superstar X Factor, and he's up to an 87 overall with his morale boost. Zeke's up to a 94, Chris Godwin a 92, Juju Smith an 89, Julian Edelman stays at a 77. Offensive line, a few of them did progress a little bit. Hayden Hurst up to an 81. How about this defense? They are a little bit older. Dante up to an 83. This is middle linebacker that we drafted up to a 74. Outside linebackers looking okay. Devin McCourty an 88. The secondary still looking extremely solid. Calais Campbell up to an 89. Didn't he improve? So did Damon Harrison a little bit, and Chase Winovich up to an 80 overall. So like the team did okay. We had the 4th best offense in the league, and defensively 5th. So how did we go 8-8 if we were that good statistically? I want to see the yearly. Okay, so that's crazy. I've never had us draft a rookie, and he ended up winning the MVP, so that's extremely solid. You know, it's not too shabby when you're a rookie, and you defeat Lamar Jackson, Drew Brees, Patrick Mahomes, and Tom Brady, all for the MVP award, so that's not too bad at all. Gardner Minshew was up there as well. Cam Newton now in the Colts came in 10th place, so I'm guessing that means that he did go out and win the AFC Offensive Rookie of the Year if he won the MVP. So that is absolutely insane. So how did he do statistically? So 4,300 yards, 44 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, which is absolutely insane. He put up those yardage with Zeke still running for 1,300 yards and 9 touchdowns on the year. He added with 128 yards on the ground of 1 touchdown. How did our receivers do? Julian Edelman, although he wasn't the highest overall by a long margin, still led the team with 1,100 yards and 11 touchdowns. And Hayden Hurst was really good at that tight end position as well. But dudes, it all comes down to this. All freaking comes down to this. So at least Chip Burns, he just now apparently unlocked his Superstar X Factor. We're going to lose week 1. We have home field advantage. We're just going to lose. I know it. I knew it.